So the battle of healing and why it relates to war. The first one today is know your enemy and know yourself, and you will not be defeated. Look at this. Okay. So we're going to apply this to scripture. Go back to Genesis. When Adam and Eve were out there in the garden living their best life, what did the enemy come? He came up to Eve and he was like, wait, did God really say you can't eat of that tree? She's like, yeah, he says that we can't even touch it. And he was just like, oh, it's because God doesn't want you to be like him. Excuse me, devil. Go back a few little chapters. What did it say? When God says, let us make man in our image. They were already like God. They didn't need to eat the apple to be like God. That is the lying devil. Okay. But if you don't know who you are, the devil can make you start doubting yourself. Tell you lies. What do we have to do? Healing application. Before you can overcome the trauma, you must first understand it. So you have to understand, what are your triggers? Where does your pain stem from? What are your patterns that keep you stuck from this and from self-reflection? And so when you're doing this, what are some things that you can do? AKA self-reflection and journaling to uncover your unconscious wounds. Identify attachment styles and trauma responses to see how they show up in your relationships. If you don't know which attachment style you have, I made a little series last week with it. And so all of this is really doing is trying to bring some insight into the trauma.